Hello everybody, I am back with another video. Today's video is what if Izuku had the powers of SCP-1678. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. Izuku does not have the powers to make a city, he has the power to double himself. So he basically has the power twice. Okay. So when Izuku is very young, he is able to. Okay, so Izuku ever since he was young, he's been learning about a known creature called SCPs. And his favorite one is that has the same power as him is SCP-1678A. Because there's so many of them. And Izuku wants to be like them. So Izuku has been trying to perfect basically the binding cloth, but in a more bandages type of version of it. So Izuku is trying it, and then at age 10 he made it. And Izuku is able to double anything he touches as well as himself, and when he doubles himself, he will have the same clothes on. The clone will have clothes on as Izuku. Yeah, so Izuku is also interested in SCP-1678-B, which is London's Eyes in the Skies. So Izuku makes them as well, and isn't able to perfect it until he is 13. And Izuku is going to, if I'm making a robot, why don't I make a robot officer like SCP-1678A? So he does. And this is what it looks like. Yeah. So Izuku made it so that it has teeth, has a camera for a face, a literal security camera for a face, and while Izuku's making it, he thinks, a robot just won't do. So Izuku is doing so many experiments onto a camera and female police officer clothing that he basically makes an anomaly. But this anomaly has a brain. Yes, it's not mindless. It has a mind of its own. Yes, it has a mind of its own. So, you're back, guys. So yes, it has a mind of its own, and he is fascinated what he's able to make. What he made, and he also used some of his blood to make what he calls SCP-1678-F. Because A, B, C, D, E. I'm just gonna call it SCP-1678-F for female. So Izuku made it, and it can clone. This creature can clone itself as well. So since it can clone itself, Izuku is happy with it, and he made himself his first friend. And with his new friend, he makes her want to be a hero like him. But since he technically made her, he is more feeling. So she technically is part of him. So they're the same person. And yeah. Okay, so yeah. Izuku. Ever since they both met, and as well is that what he calls SCP-1678-F, and him start to basically left, as well as that Izuku made her head of the so Izuku made her a captain of all of what he calls SCP-1678-A. So he is SCP-1678, and all the birds and the birds are SCP-1678. Oh wait. Okay, so each of his clones are wearing the SCP-1678 uniform, and have the binding so I'm gonna call it binding bandages, since they're technically bandages, and yeah. So each SCP-1678-A has 3 birds with them. It's 3 eyes in the sky. Each of them have a whistle, baton, and each one has an M16, but they have only tranquilizer darts, since the whole point of being a hero is to the whole point of being a hero is to contain the villain. But they do have real bullets for just in case something bad happens. Yeah, so when Izuku and his SCP-1678-F go to UA at the end of the 10 months, because his SCP-1678-F took him a while to make. So it took him about the time where the first month starts the entrance exam. So he worked out for the rest of it along with all his clones, since in this his mom is a little bit more wealthy, not as wealthy as Momo's family, but wealthy. So now that so since Izuku is is bringing not just since I am not gonna always say that SCP-1678-F, Izuku gave her a name, and the name is Elizabeth. You know, just for reference of Queen Elizabeth. So yeah, Izuku gave her the name Elizabeth, and her code name is SCP-1678 F. So what you don't know is that several other SCP-1678 B other SCP-1678 A is all of half of his SCP-1678. Basically, all of his SCP-1678 is besides 3, and I'm gonna also just let you guys know that I'm just talking with my girlfriend right now. So we're role playing. Yeah, this is just all role play, okay, guys? Don't get ideas, okay? We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. So yeah, so all of his clones are in the forest making a they're basically making the London under Japan. So yeah. So if you're wondering, how does Izuku's clones know what London looks like when it gets updated with all the work? So reason is that because Izuku is so they're just making a replica of London where it looked like in the Victoria age, but it's always being having new houses in. So yeah. Okay, back to Izuku. So he has his Elizabeth, aka SCP-1678 F has 3 of Izuku's clones in their guard, aka hero costume. So the hero what they're wearing is this, and this is also Izuku's hero costume. It's just that they are wearing it at all times, and they also and they also don't have to go to the restroom. So yeah, so Izuku is so both Elizabeth and Izuku are doing the entrance exam together, because Izuku told Izuku told all of UA that he has clones and robots that are he made, as well as a creature that he made. He asked them if they can join him in the entry exam and if he gets into the hero course. So they said yes, and Izuku is happy. So Izuku is so when Izuku is when you get to the entrance exam, the robot battle, all of Izuku's clones, aka SCP-1678, and they're wearing their full uniform. as well as the bandages, change the tranquilizers to actual titanium bullets. So, yeah. Ida says that they're not allowed to have guns here, and Izuku, if I say something until Elizabeth gets in front of him and Ida and pushes Ida a little bit back and says, "No touching master." They say they don't. So she says, "No touching master." And the guns are, so she explains everything. Ida is surprised on how good of a quirk it has. So I'm gonna leave it here for today and see you guys tomorrow for the next video. And I might make a part 2 for one of these videos I have on my channel.